All right, great. Looks like we're pretty good. Welcome to the SOS online backup webinar. Today we're going to be discussing our partner programs, our technology, uh, why entering the market right now is a good idea, and how entering the market behind SOS is going to help you become a successful um, venture in this industry. My name is Derek Williams. I'm a partner product manager here at SOS. And we're going to start off just going over a basic company overview. We're going to go through the industry as far as what does backup disaster recovery look like in different scenarios, vertical, various environments, how our technology then applies to that, and then more specifically into our partner program and how that works out for you. At the end, I'll be handing out the Kindle code so you can take that to our partner specialists. And when you call in the partner specialist, you'll give them that code. They'll enter you in the drawing, and then within a week, the winner will be notified. Also, at the end of the webinar, we're going to do just a quick Q&A from our side of things about some new technology we have. It's our Server Protect technology that we're going to be launching in the next few weeks, and we're very excited about, so we want to get some feedback from you all, as most of you are looking at all this technology: online backup, file and folder, server, disaster recovery, that sort of thing. Any questions before we get started? All right, good. Okay. How long is the webinar? Good question. It should be about an hour, and then we have the last 15 to 30 minutes, so about 11:50 through about 12:15 Pacific time will be Q&A. All right, so a brief history of SOS Online Backup. We were founded in Melbourne, Australia in 2001, and our operation was relatively local and specific to different businesses until about 2005, when we launched our international operation, launching the U.S. market and so on. The big growth came in 2009 when we launched the partner program that you're all looking at today. Between 2005 and 2009, our main mode of business was through large OEM relationships with companies like Bitdefender, Webroot, Online Backup for Dummies, that sort of thing. So from 2005 to 2009, we had a light affiliate model, which is familiar to affiliate models that I'm sure you're all a part of, that you've seen, where there's a very low touch. Maybe you just sign up on somebody's website, you get access to some information, and good luck to you. Well, we really liked the strategic relationship we have with our partners, a lot of customer feedback, a lot of partner interaction with our staff, developing strategies and going to market, technical strategies and approaching different environments. And it's really helped us develop the technology that we have today, as well as what we're going to be asking about at the end of this session. So in 2009, July 2009 actually, we launched our white label wholesale program, which is, again, what most of you are looking at today. And it grew our business so quickly that we actually relocated to our headquarters from Melbourne, Australia, to Los Angeles, California, within a year. So it more than tripled our partner program membership, and everything went from there. So it's been a steady growth since then. We actually just relocated this last summer again to a nice location in El Segundo, and we're very happy to see how our business continues to grow through our partner program and our partners, and hopefully we'll see many of you on there as well. So how do we position our service in the market? Well, we've really tried to take the market on by storm when it comes to a partner program. So online backup is a platform, and we continually improve and add on to what this means as time has gone on, as we get feedback from our partners and so forth. One example of that is this last year we launched our web integration package, which rather than having our partners go through a time-consuming and complex integration project, we took that project on ourselves, productized it in a way that's very simple. So basic integration work when you want to take manufacturers' APIs and plug it into your merchant system, for example. We now have it available so that you just take your merchant system information, plug it into a settings tab, and you're ready to start selling backup through passive sales on your website. That's one of many different features and benefits that we have in the web integration project, and we'll be bringing that up later on in the presentation. And then, of course, the questions we have about the additional services that we're going to be releasing. So we have positioned ourselves as the first step for many providers into the managed service market, as many people entering the market see themselves as, okay, we need to really get together and figure out what our lowest common denominator of services is going to be. Online backup is one of those. So years ago, it was kind of an interesting topic. People weren't really sure about what the security was behind it, if it was something they really needed or wanted to do. Today, it's been a difference of about $100, $200 million in marketing, so people are not familiar with this, and the big move in the market today is in the SMB market. So the consumer side of online backup is rather commoditized through some of the services we have mentioned here, ourselves included, Mozy, Carbonite. Those types of services have really become very much a price battle. It's been the SMB market that was slow to move initially and is now beginning a huge penetration as far as SMBs now looking to online backup services as part of their backup solution and a main focus of their backup solution. And I'm sure that's why many of you are here today. With our new technology coming out, we're very much positioning ourselves strongly in the enterprise market as time goes on as well, and we're very excited about that. We have a rather unique upbringing, I guess you would say, whereas most companies start with a small bits of software. Maybe it starts off as a consumer offering, and they go on. So you see some of the consumer services launch a Light Pro service or a Backup Plus type service, whereas we came on from the almost the opposite end of the spectrum, where we first went through major OEM partners, going to small businesses and so forth, and now we're in the middle of the market, and we're moving, and we can move both ways. So it's really quite a flexible position we put ourselves in, and the growth that we've been seeing over the last couple of years and our predicted growth moving on, looking at past trends, is really quite exciting. So what does backup look like traditionally? And some of this is going to be rather basic for you all, but it's nice to frame up the conversation. When we talk about consumers, individual users rarely have any type of backup strategy in place, let alone a solution. Solution, of course, being a collection of strategies. So solution is your belt and suspenders approach. It's really understanding all the risks that you have when it comes to data loss and data security, and having different strategies in place to account for all those different aspects of data loss, data security. So consumers are relatively untouched. Very little diligence on that side of things. In SMB, typically what we see is a single strategy. Usually it's some type of outdated tape system running full bare metal backups on a weekly basis, incrementals throughout the week, and then syncing up at some point later on. So what we really got to look at is, where's the opportunity here? In SMB and as well as enterprise, a big opportunity is the user level. Forbes recently came out with a study that showed that nearly 60% of all of the business's data relied solely on user machines. Regardless of setups where user machines that don't leave the office are set up as terminal stations, maybe you have laptops set up that way, then things are made available offline. The user is always the biggest security risk in any system. And that's why our service has become such a popular move when you're entering the managed service realm, because this is the first point at which everyone can understand the benefit of this. You put an online backup for each user, and then you also have online backup for the administrative people in the organization, whether it's full-time staff, part-time staff, contracted staff. You can have multiple strategies in how you implement our service, both by use of the local backup function, the online backup function, and soon to be our enterprise class server protect functionality, which we'll be asking more about later on. So consumer, relatively little, but when you think of consumer, you think of users, and users are in each of the SMB and the enterprise markets. SMB, there's typically some sort of strategy in place. Usually it's not that great. A big move that a lot of partners can do is just a test, basically just kind of a fire drill. Let's say your server's down. Let's take the backup systems and restore it and see where we can get and how quickly we can get there. It's a great way of going about evaluating what's been in place. The enterprise market, a little different, because typically you're going to have at least part-time IT staff on site. So you have different systems that require a little more touch and feel from qualified personnel, but there's still very little that you can do about the user level backup strategy. So your laptop